Wow, the lightning is not so good, Jesus. Okay, maybe I will change it a little bit. Okay, so I will wait for a moment. I'm sorry for the light, really, but the weather is so bad today. It's raining, it's really gray, and it's pretty sad. So, and in the place where I am, the light is not so good. So sorry for the light. Okay, so hello, welcome. So first of all, I will present myself. My name is, for those who don't know me, my name is Iwona Grochowska and I am a life transformational coach. And that means that I am helping people going through transitions, transformations, shifts, changes in their lives to just help them to make real their dreams, that they could enjoy their life fully in its full abundance, being and feeling and being in connection with self-honesty, self-acceptance and self-love. So today I will be talking, and I promised you that I will be talking about some tips about that you can use. I will be giving you some tools and exercises that about your values, about your knowledge about your values, that you can use in your everyday life. So first of all, about values, because I was already talking about values the previous week. So if you want to check, if you didn't watch the previous video last week, so you can do it later. And there I am talking about what values are, how and in which kind of situations we can use them, how you can check what are your personal values. I was giving also addresses where you can do these tests on the internet. And today it's about how we use this knowledge. So first of all, values are, we can use values to make decisions in our lives. Oh, Jesus, I really don't like this. I really don't like this light. Okay. Anyway, you can see one of my eyes. Okay, so coming back to these tools. So you can use your values in making decisions. So some really like really everyday tip. For example, you have two offers from job offers. From two different companies, from a company A and the other one from the company B. And there are two job offers that you like, but really you are completely lost how to choose about the two of them. You really don't know where to go. So here, in this situation, exactly, you can use your values. You can use the knowledge about your values. How you can do this? So, sorry, because I lost something here. Okay, I'm coming back. So you can take, for example, two pieces of papers, and on the top of the one you just write offer A, or the name of the company, and on the other, on the top, you write offer B, or the name of the company. And then below the names, below the offer A and offer B, you just write down your values. You can write your top 5 values, or if you want to be more specific, if you want to be more, let's say, detailed and go deeper into the subject. For example, you can choose your first 10 values. And you write them on the first piece of paper, and you write them down on the second one. And then, but of course, the first step, just before doing this exercise, of course, you need to know your values. So it would be the first step. So this is the previous video. So now you just scale every value from 1 to 10, where 10 is the place, the level where you are in complete alignment with your value, where your value is honored fully and completely in 100%, and 1, your value is not honored, your value is completely challenged. So in this way, so on the first of offer, you scale every value from 1 to 10, and then after you do the same for the second offer, and you scale all your values from 1 to 10. And in this way, after, you can look, you can put these 2 pages, you can put these 2, let's say, evaluations closer, and then you will see where your values are more honored, and this is a simple answer where you will feel better in a right place. So this is this kind of exercise that can help you to make a decision between 2 situations, for example, between 2 companies that you are thinking of. Okay, and now let's talk about relationships. Maybe it will be a little bit even more interesting about relationships, because a lot of happy couples share the same values, or at least similar values. But of course, it doesn't mean that opposite values cannot enhance relationships, but let's say it's a little bit more challenging to be in a couple where 2 people are having really different values. So yep. So when you have this okay, sorry, I am lost a little bit in this moment. But so about relationships, I was just thinking, because I am posting this live in the event that I am organizing on my Facebook profile, and I just think that it is only people only who are taking part in the event can see it. I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, I am learning, so I will post it later on Insight Moment. So coming back to relationships. So you can use your knowledge about your values also in, for example, 2 very specific situations in your relationship. So the first one could be, let's say, just the beginning of your relationship. Just the beginning of your relationship. Of course, in this moment you are quite excited and you are not thinking about values when you just have met someone. But at some point when you think that, okay, so maybe it would be interesting to maybe try something more serious. And in the same time, for example, you can be like me, 50 plus. So you just don't want to make another mistake in your life, let's say like this. Then you can do together this exercise, and you can talk about your values together. So this is, and I will explain you really in a moment how to do it. Anyway, And the second possibility to use this exercise and to use your values, you can use it also when you are already in a long-term relationship, even a 10 years relationship. And for example, you are in some kind of conflict together, or something is not connecting now, and you just want to go forward, but you don't really know how to do it. So doing this exercise and together and like checking these values could be a very, very, really great opportunity and great possibility to reconnect, to sit down and to talk together about your values. So how can you do it? So for the first possibility and the second one, when you are a long-term relationship, you can just organize a nice dinner, you can just organize a nice evening. What is important is that you look at this exercise, that you are doing something fun, but you are doing it for your future, and you are doing it for your relationship. So first of all, there are, let's say, some rules in this exercise. First rule is respect. So when you will be doing this exercise, you respect the space of your partner when she is talking. So you are just listening. The second rule is that when you do not understand what your partner is saying, that you are not sure what he or she is talking about, you just can clarify. Okay, so let me see, if I understood well, and you repeat what you understood. Or you can ask, okay, so what exactly do you mean by, and you ask the question to your partner. The very important thing in this exercise, when you are doing it together, is not to judge the other person, because this is not the place where you want to judge the other person. This is the place where you want to connect, and where you want to listen. There also can be, let's say, situation that you completely do not agree with let's say, the approach of your partner, because your approach is completely different. So you can just acknowledge that, okay, so I hear you, I hear what you are saying, and for you it's like this, and like this, but my truth is like this and like this. So now let's say some more technical stuff. The technical stuff is that you take together some you take your journal, and your partner takes his or her journal, or a piece of paper, a pen, and just you talk about rules that you are accepting to listening when the other person will be talking, and that you will respect what the other person will say. And that you will do your best not to judge, just to listen and to be here for the other person. So then you write down on your piece of paper, you write down your values for yourself. Let's say the top 5, because it's not. If it will be more, it will be a meeting for the whole night. So when you have written your values, you just start to talk about your first value. For example, you talk about your first value, and you explain why this value is important for you, and in which situations is the most important for you. You can say also that, for example, in which kind of situation in your specific relationship this value is challenged. And if in these situations this value is challenged, so what is happening for you? How are you feeling when this value is challenged, and nothing else? So you are just like painting the image, painting the picture, and showing the picture without judging is really very important. So you finish to talk about your values, then your partner can, let's say, can clarify and can tell you what did he or she understand from your value. Yeah, okay, so just really to be in connection between you two. And then he or she is presenting you his or her first value, and then you come back to your second value, then you do the second value of your partner, and this way you go through your 5 top values. And at the end, you can also like write down what was the most, let's say, take out from what you have heard from your partner, and also you can answer, like, for each other, what did you took from this exercise, and what did you learn about him, about her today. And the next step would be, how could you just use this knowledge that you have now today. So as you can see, even in long-term relationships, this exercise can be really a kind of great, I would say, reconnection, and it's very possible that it could be a new discovery of the person that we are with. You can use also this exercise, for example, when you are starting your new business and you have a new business partner with whom you will be working, or with whom you think you will work, and you need to take a decision if you really want to go into this business partnership. I wish I really would have this knowledge about values many years ago, when I was starting my business, my marketing agency, with a partner, with a person who I was not knowing really well, but we just decided, okay, we are in this moment that this business will be good for us. But after some time, it happened that we were so completely different that there was really no connection between us, and we just needed to break this relationship and to stop doing this business together. So I think that's all for today. I think that I made a kind of mistake, that by not posting this video in Insight Moments, just here in the event, so we will see how it will work. I really appreciate that you are watching this video and that you are here, so thank you so much, really a lot. I wish you a wonderful day. I am sending you big love from this rainy day and place in Mérignac in France, and fall in love with your life.